Hello and welcome to FC Amakhosi Venture and this channel. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Welcome back. I just want to talk about few transfer news that are happening around our club. So there's been some interesting news and there's been some bit of a concerning news. Why am I saying so? Because I mean we're only left now with 2 weeks or so for this window to finish or to close, and I'm like, but there are no movements. The only movement or rumor that you're hearing about is this Tashreeq Morris, the player of SuperSport United that we have signed, and it looks like we have signed him on free transfer. He's a free agent. And one will be like, because I mean, I've been hearing people like, why would Kaizer just go for another Ranga when we have Ranga? Because he's not scoring so many goals. They've more or less the same goals. For me, I would say that we need more options. Like we saw on weekend, guys, a team as big as Kaizer just cannot afford to have a young boy like Duba, for us to look at Duba, for him to be our savior. We can't afford that. We can't afford to put all our hopes and all our trust in this young boy. He's still very young. He will hit and then he will miss. He will hit and he will miss now and again. So therefore, we need to be careful not to put so much pressure. It's the same as I've been saying with Mdushawala. Mdushawala needs to be rested and Mdushawala needs to be managed. I don't know why he wasn't there in the last game, but it looks like, by the look of things, because he wasn't even on the bench, wasn't even on the stands, looks like he was injured. I don't know what was happening. I did not really get to hear the news prior to the game. However, I'm still maintaining that young boys need to be managed, and for us to really put so much pressure on the guys like your Duba, put so much pressure on the guys like your Villagas, I think it's unfair on these boys. The fact that we are seeing really Relebohile playing so many games at Orlando Pirates, we shouldn't then confuse that as then should be a standard for even at Kaizer Chiefs, because really got into a team that is already well oiled and he's doing well, but our team is still lacking. Therefore, we need to be careful on the pressure that you're putting on these guys. So for me, I really get why we went for Tashreeq. I really understand why we went for that guy, and apparently he has signed a 2.5 deal. So for me, I'm really happy with such a signing that will have an option. Say that now that Ranga is being released or is being sold, we'll have another player who's a target man, because we need a target man. Sometimes it's not the same formation, it's not the same strategy that you should use. Sometimes we need to change, where we have a mobile striker like your Dubai, mobile striker like your actual Depris, and then guys who are different, who are like your Tashreeq or your Ranga. If he remains, it's yet to be seen. So I'm not really excited about the news, but I'm excited that you're doing something. I mean, we've been missing firepower. You say that, but why would the guy coming from Cape Town Spurs and then going to SuperSport United, and then we go and sign for that guy? Guys, the supply at Cape Town Spurs, the Cape Town City, the supply at SuperSport United is not the same as supply that will dish out in Kaizer Chiefs. So we can't really judge this guy, especially now that he hasn't kicked the ball. I would say to us, we have signed him, and therefore let's move on if you're one of those that who don't love the guy or who don't rate him for that matter. So let's give him a chance. Let us support him. Support each and every player who's done that chase. Don't have these favorites, guys. It doesn't help, because the guy is our player, is now our player. If he was still linked with him, sure, understand, now he's our player. So therefore, I would say to you, let's support each and every one of our players. Let's not have this thing of like, I don't want this one and swear at this one and sing praises on this one, even if when they're not performing. So now the news that I've just heard now is that we are linked with Jamie Webb. Jamie Webb of SuperSport of Sekhukhune. Jamie Webb used to play for SuperSport United. So this guy, I enjoyed seeing this guy last season. I watched few of his games, especially if he was playing against us, and I was like, why is this guy playing here? Why is this guy playing for this team? Because this guy is very good. It's like that guy, is it Morgan? I think Morgan something, that guy of SuperSport United. I love those type of players who are quiet and then who does their job. Someone who just keep quiet and does their job or do their job. So this guy, Jamie Webber, he was born in 1998, January 12th. So this guy just turned 27 now. He's 27 years. He's still young according to South African age. He's still young. For me, I would say that this is the type of a player that you need, who's a box-to-box type of player. However, this is where, okay, before probably I go there, let me share something about Webb. This is something that I got about Webb, is that his contract is coming to an end now in June. However, Sekhukhune, they have an option. They have an option to add just a year option to add on his contract. So therefore, he's not going to be going out for free. Yes, it's going to be cheaper versus us going for Adams, for example. Remember that there were people who were linking us with Adams. So this is a cheaper option and also an experienced option. So therefore, we are not really, or if we do get him, we will not be wasting any money and will not be having a player who's coming to be a bench warmer. He's not a bench warmer. He's the type of a player who will give your mat competition, a type of player who will give your matlo competition, type of player who will give your Sandelos one competition. So, but where I say that we don't need this guy, in as much as I like the guy, where I say we don't need this guy, I think we are really packed there in the middle of the park. We are really packed in the middle of the park. I don't think that this is a position that you should have addressed now. Not to say this guy is a bad player, but I'm saying that I don't think this is a position that you should have addressed now. However, if he's available and this is an opportunity for us to get him, sure, by all means, let's go for him. But for us, a proper striker and a goalkeeper, number one goalkeeper for that matter, and also a CDM. So for me, there's a guy, Kaizer of Sekhukhune. I always enjoy watching that guy. Playing his CDM position. For me, that's a guy, or that's a position that I would say that strongly striker, CDM, and the striker. Those are the positions that I would have said at least this market or this window we should have went and addressed those positions. However, if such an opportunity comes, because it might not be there at the end of the season, so therefore I would never say no to such a player, because we still need more players. But now we are pegged in the middle of the park. I don't know what they're gonna do. Probably this because they are saying that Mdantsane is leaving, because there's a rumor that Mdantsane is going to Amazon. There's that rumor, and we also know that Mato is also injury prone, so therefore we are not really pegged as we think that we pegged. We pegged in terms of us knowing that we have people there. Some would say it's quantity, because others are always injured. So I'm happy with such rumors linking us. However, I don't think that's a position that should address. But if an opportunity comes to sign such a player, you don't let that opportunity pass you by. So Sahile went to SuperSport on a loan. It's a loan, guys. It's not a sale. It's a loan. Hopefully it does well at SuperSport, and then boom, who knows, that will end up selling him. But he's a loan. It's a loan. We'll not be signing a guy whose contract is coming to an end, or whose contract has ended, and then we sell a guy and we sign a guy who's having a season or two in his belt. So guys, let me know your thoughts. I'm out. FC Amakhosi channel. Let me know your thoughts. Bye.